I can't tell if these glasses are going to look like a nice little touch whilst I'm making this review, or whether they're just going to create like crazy shadows on my face. Only editing will tell. Hello, my name is Jess and welcome to my channel, Reads with a Ravenclaw. I've only uploaded one video so far, so I'm still fairly new to this channel, so I thought it would be a good idea to do the Booktube Newbie Tag, which is a video tag that I've seen a lot of people doing on Booktube as soon as they start a new channel, just so you could get to know me and so I could get to know you. This tag was created by Brenda C, so I will link her channel in the thing, but until then, let's just get on with the questions. So the first question here is, why did you start this new channel? This is where it kind of gets complicated for me, because I have actually had a Booktube channel before, fairly recently in fact. I think I stopped uploading videos onto it about 3 months ago, 2-3 months ago now. And I decided to leave that channel and start a new one for a lot of reasons, which I did outline on that channel before leaving it. I think the main one was I felt like it didn't really fit me anymore, to be honest. My reading tastes and my reading preferences went under this crazy transformation almost as soon as I'd begun that channel. So I kind of set myself up on that channel as very much a YA booktuber. And I still love YA and I read a lot of YA. But since starting college, it's been like a little personal project of mine to try and read a bit further, to try and read more genres, to try and read some poetry and drama and a load of stuff that I just felt like super pretentious talking about on my old channel. Also, and I really kind of hate myself for saying this, I didn't put that much effort into my old channel. I'm just going to get out there and be honest with it. It was something that I put down because I thought that it would look really good when I was applying to university, and I feel like such a dick saying it now, but that was one of my main reasons for starting it. And I think that the lack of passion that I maybe held towards it in the early days, because my passion for booktube didn't really develop until I got really into that community a few months in. I feel like you can see that lack of passion in the very early videos, and I'm kind of ashamed of them. I wish that I'd put more of myself into it. I can't see myself in those early videos. I don't think I was acting like I really am. And this is getting all very dramatic and identity based, which isn't really what I want. So moving on. Question number 2 is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to booktube? I don't really know, because I feel like there are already a lot of very fun and very unique things on the big wide world of the internet, and I don't really know how I fit in with all that. I think I've got quite an eclectic reading taste. Like I say, I read a lot of YA, but then I also read a lot of historical fiction and fantasy, and I'm getting more into poetry and drama, like I said. So I think any sort of wrap-up video for me, or any list, will have a lot of different sorts of books and different forms of literature in them, which is something that I think is quite fun and a bit unique. Question number 3 is, what are you most excited about for this new channel? I'm really excited to get back into that kind of booktube community. I really like the discussion that goes on in this corner of YouTube. I really love that feel of debating a book with someone who is just as passionate about that book as I am, or even someone who wasn't passionate about that book, and then we can have a little debate and he can talk and I can talk, and I've essentially just described a conversation. That's what I'm really excited about with this new channel. I'm looking forward to sharing what I like to read and listening to what you like to read, and yeah, I just find that really, really interesting, and it's something I love about booktube. Question number 4 is, why do you love reading? Why do you love breathing, my friend? Really, for me though, I think it's just escapism. I love getting into the heads of different characters and into their worlds, whether that be within our world or different worlds. It's just such a release for me when I do that. I also love how just reading a book can completely change your perspective on something, and how putting yourself into a mind of a character can just make you view things differently to how you did before. I think books are so unbelievably powerful, and I love that about them. Question number 5 is, what book or book series got you into reading? I don't really remember a time when I didn't like reading, because it is something I've always enjoyed, but I think the first time that I was like obsessively into reading was with the Harry Potter series, which I know is such an original answer. I was about 7 when I read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and I don't remember starting to read it, but I remember just closing the book and just my mind being like, that was meant to be like mind blown rather than like head exploded. So I think you got what I mean there. But yeah, Harry Potter was just so much richer than anything I'd ever read. It had more characters, it had a more extensive history and world, and it was so amazing. And I think really that kind of level of investment in a story is just what I look for every time I read now. Number 6 is, what question or questions would you ask your favourite booktuber? I actually have 2 favourite booktubers. I love Reagan from Peruse Project and I love Lena from Just Kiss My Frog. And if I could ask Reagan any question, I would ask her to recommend me a historical fiction book, because every single time she mentions historical fiction on her channel, she talks about it in a way that's just so captivating and makes me want to read whatever she says. I would also ask her where she gets her glasses, because I've noticed that she has different pairs of glasses and all of them are just absolutely amazing. And with Lena, I would definitely ask her questions about content. I love how she does make a lot of videos about books, but she's also branched out into other creative arenas, so I'd ask her a lot about those ideas and those processes. Question number 7, the final question, is what challenges do you think will be the hardest to overcome with this new booktube? That's such a weird way of saying it. This new booktube channel. Definitely timing. I am in my last year of college in the UK, which if you're American or Australian is the last year of high school. It's the 17 to 18 age bracket, which means exams are coming up and I need to pass them if I want to get into university. So there's definitely going to be a big chunk of this remaining year and the upcoming year that is dedicated to studying, which is a shame because I'd much rather be reading than making endless stacks of revision cards. But hey, so yeah, there will be days when I can't necessarily upload as much as I'd like to, but I am going to try and work out a sort of schedule where I can try and get at least a video done every week, if not every other week. I really don't want to do what I did with my old channel, which is have these like month-long lulls when I didn't upload anything. I also think maybe having the confidence to do what I want to do and to upload those different sorts of videos, breaking the mold, is not easy for me. I may have these hipster glasses, but I'm not hipster in my soul. Conformity is comfortable, okay? I'm gonna try and embrace that mold breaker inside of me and make some different interesting new videos for you. Yeah, this was the Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a while since I uploaded a video or was talking to you without talking about books, so this was a little bit strange for me, but I hope you liked it. I liked filming it. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.